Ashley Osborne, and I have spent countless hours of my life researching, learning, and practicing all the different ways we can make money online. My goal with this channel is to prove to you that not only can you too make money online, but you can do so easier and faster than you think. If making money online interests you, then please hit the subscribe button and click the bell notification. That way you get notified every time I make a video. Let's get into today's video, shall we?
Hello everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you are new today. We are excited, me and my little guy. Say hi, Henry. Henry and I are excited to jump into the world of digital paper today. If you asked me what I thought the best thing to create for digital products to make money online digitally would be digital papers, without a doubt. Digital paper can be used for so many different things that it makes it the most worthwhile thing that you can create, in my opinion. And I'm going to give you a few examples of what digital paper is for those who are brand new and have never heard of digital paper before. Let's look at it. Digital paper is, I would say, 99.9% of the time in a 12 by 12 format. And if you have ever scrapbooked before, you will know that 12 by 12 sheets of paper are kind of like the standard paper size for scrapbooking. And so that's basically your main reason, is because you want it to be a 12 by 12, so it's perfect for the digital scrapbooking community or the physical scrapbooking community so they can print it out. But it's also a great size for a bunch of other different projects that people can do both digitally and physically. So here are a few examples. I jumped over to Etsy real quick and just typed in digital paper, just so you guys can get an idea of how people lay these out. And sometimes they can be really simple and sometimes they can be really intricate. So it really depends on, the designer's abilities, what they're trying to do, etc. Over here you can kind of see this like boho. This one's seamless. Seamless means that literally what it says, there's no seam. So no matter how many times you tile it or repeat it, it will never have a seam. Patterns are essential for a website like Spoonflower. And for other print-on-demand type websites, seamless would be really great, but seamless isn't always needed or desired. So don't think that a seamless pattern is always needed. We have some smiley faces and hearts, winter wonderland, more of a Christmas theme. You have just some basic colors, but they're glitter, so a glitter texture. Some more retro looking smiles. Some, oh, I see, okay, so leopard print, but in like a blue aqua. Then you just have old style papers, so papers that just look more old fashioned. Vintage. All these look kind of similar, but they can give you all these different, different looks. So ones that look like this, ones that look really detailed to more basic look to them. So this is what we are going to basically create today. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into designing. I'm using Affinity Designer today. You're welcome to use any type of design program you want. Photopea is a great option for those who want something that is a freebie. I go up to File and then New, and we are going to use a canvas that is in pixel format and 3600 by 3600 pixels, which gives us a 12 by 12 canvas and 300 DPI. This makes sure that we are going to have a high resolution image to be able to use, because in the end, people might be using this on a multitude of products, and we want it to be able to stretch and move and still not pixelate when they do that. So we're going to be doing this with Valentine's Day in mind, and what we are going to do is we're going to start with just a simple heart shape. And that's easily done right here. If you just click on shapes and then kind of hold it for a second, it'll open all the different shapes. And there is a shape right down at the bottom that is an actual heart. And I'm just going to pull it out a little bit. There we go. And so we're starting off with just this heart. I don't particularly love the shape of it, so I'm going to pull it up a little. There we go. I like that shape. And I'm thinking maybe like a pinky color. That's good. And then I don't want an outline, so I'm going to remove the outline here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to start off with a pink that's really vibrant like this. Okay, there we go. And then I like the way this heart looks currently. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do what we normally do, and that's push the Alt key down and then drag away from it. And you can see that that duplicated. Same way we've done it in Canva and other programs. That oftentimes works in a lot of programs. If you don't feel comfortable using the keys, you can just right click on the product, on the shape, and then just go ahead and go to copy and then click off and right click again and click paste. You can also use the shortcut Control C for copy, click off, and then Control V as in Victor for paste. So lots of different ways you can do it. You just do it however you want to do it. Now I am not going for a seamless pattern today. I just don't want to create a seamless pattern today. It's more tricky, and you don't always need a seamless pattern depending on what people use these for. So today we're just going for a digital paper, not a seamless pattern. Okay, so I'm just going to arrange these however I think looks cute. And this is a digital paper that I would consider an easy digital paper to make. This would not be a detailed digital paper, just a simple shape arranged in different ways. And I'm going to, change the size of the hearts, move them around, tilt them a little bit, give it more of like a juvenile, I guess, cutesy feel to it. Okay, and then I'm going to select all these by clicking and dragging my mouse, selecting all of them and just moving them. There we go. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the Alt key down and I'm going to copy and paste them over and over, just so that we get a bunch of hearts. And then you'll see in a few minutes, we'll just move them around because it's going to look a little too uniform for my liking. If you hear any squealing or screaming in the background, don't worry, it's just my children. They are perfectly safe and happy, but they are boys, they are brothers. And I swear, once it hits a certain time of day, I don't know if they call it the witching hour or what, but they just kind of love to be a little louder. It's like they go all day being really timid, quiet, and chill, and then a certain time hits and they're like, ah! Okay, so now I have a bunch of hearts to work with, and I'm just going to move them around a bit. And that's all I'm going to do for a few minutes. So let's go ahead and just move them around wherever we're thinking we like. Change the size if we want. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Swim, swim, swim. Another thing to keep in mind is, like, let's say we wanted to just do kind of like the sides. Okay, like let's say we want to do, maybe we will do that. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. We're just kind of winging it. I think that's probably why I love design so much. Kind of start off with a plan and then you start going and you're like, oh, actually, it would look really cool. And then you just go with it and you create this something different than like your original plan. I don't know, that's just how my brain works. So, my original plan was to fill this whole thing up with hearts all over the place. But I have changed my mind, y'all. All right, so just gonna keep doing exactly what we're doing. And I'm thinking it would look really cool to kind of go from like right here and it'll go like this, just kind of towards the corner. Make it a little different than other people's digital paper. I don't want it to stand out. I don't want it to look like any old paper that has hearts on it. I want it to be a little bit different so people want to buy it. Now, some of the things that people will use their digital paper for. So as a digital designer, somebody might use it as backgrounds for a sublimation design. Some people might use it as backgrounds for business cards, stationery, other things like that. People who do print on demand If you are wanting to sell some of your items for print on demand, I do sell some of my work for print on demand use. They cost a little bit more, but I do sell my items for that purpose, for those that just want to buy designs and then use print on demand websites like Redbubble, Zazzle, etc. And you know, they would just basically take this item that I'm making and they would upload it, and then they could put it on cups or t-shirts, hats, all sorts of things, planners. The list goes on and on and on. And then you have the people who want to maybe resize the item, put it on, add something different to it. Like maybe, let's say when we're done, we have some room on here. Like let's say we have all these hearts right here, right? Let's say we have all these hearts right here and then there's nothing up here. Maybe they decide to add like a glitter overlay on top of it, and then they've created something totally new. So then it could be like a starting off point. There's just so many different ways to use digital paper. And then for you, the reason why I sell it, my biggest reason, is because starting off with a digital paper makes it to where you can make so many different products digitally, but all you did was make that simple digital paper and then maybe resize it later for mugs, tumblers, backgrounds, etc. So there's just a bunch of different ways that digital paper can come in handy. And so I always feel that, you know, especially when I'm in like a design rut, you'll get there where you just kind of like, what more could I make? What more can I do? Digital paper is always a great fallback because it can turn into so much. So I'm just going to add a few more of these little hearts that I've put everywhere, just to fill in some of these gaps. Turn them, have them do different things. And remember, the great part about digital products is that you're only making it one time. And so when you do digital paper, if this is something that you can repurpose and reuse for a bunch of different types of digital products in the future, then you're saving yourself even more time, which I am all about doing. Okay, so I like that. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to, again, select everything. You can do that by hitting Control All if you want to do that, or you can drag the mouse, select everything. You can also click right here in the Layers panel and then hold the Shift key down and grab the last one. Then you've grabbed all of them. So however you want to do it, works for me. I'm going to go ahead and group those together so that they're easy to move if I want to later on. I don't think that works, so let's try that again. There we go. Now we've grouped them together. Okay, so now what we want to do is I want to put a nice little background on this. So let's go ahead and grab the square, and we are just going to pull it around, and we are going to go ahead and change the background color to maybe a light pink. Okay, and we are going to move it. Right click, arrange, move to the back. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Let's see if I like that background color. Okay. Okay, so I think this is super cute, and we are going to consider this one completed. So I'm going to go ahead and export, and I'm going to export it as a JPEG. And I'm going to put it where I would normally put it. So I would go to Desktop, Designs, and then I would go to Digital Paper, and then I would create a folder, and I would say Valentine's Day Heart Digital Paper. Okay, I would double click that, and I would say Valentine's Day Heart 1. Okay, this is how I name my files personally. I think it's easiest for the customer. At least I've never had complaints, so I'm just assuming. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to keep this the way it is. We've only designed it once, and now all we're going to do is we're going to change the colors, okay? Because what if they want this but in a variety of different colors? So the first thing we're going to change is the background, because I just think that's easiest. And let's pick another pink. I like that pink. And then let's select our hearts. And then let's see what shade might go nice with this. Let's see. It's kind of like more of a purple. I like that. More of a pastel look to it. That's cute. So let's go ahead and save that one. And so what I do is then I just select it and I change it to number 2. Okay? And then we just keep doing that. Do that again. Maybe this time I want the background to be purple and I want these to look blue. Let's do that light blue. That's pretty. Export. Next, we're going to select it. We're going to name it number 3. I do a 10-pack of digital papers. That's how I do mine. And then later I might do like a giant bundle or something, but for now, that's how I do mine. Okay, I actually really liked that. And then select these. And we'll do this shade of purple blue color. Export. And select it. And we'll do number 4. And you just keep going, going, going. If you get to the point where you're like, I don't really know what shade to do next, I will show you how I make a choice. That's cute. I like the green and the light green and the pinky. That's cute. Okay, again, number 5. Okay, so let's say we've done 5 and now I'm like, I don't know what colors to pick. Okay, then what you do is you go over to, well, here's what I do. I set them all out, okay, so I can see them all. Now, I'm going to have a separate video because this would be a whole other topic basically, but it's for mock-ups. Now, I find it really important to create mock-ups that I can just drag and drop in a sense so that it makes everything faster and easier. The faster I can create a design and pump a design out and get it on my website so that people can buy it, the faster I can make money. So anything to make it faster and easier is what we're going to do. Here's my mock-up that I have created that I always use. So what I do is I will select this. I will click this right here where it says insert inside the selection. File, place, and then I grab it and I pop it in there. Okay? Now I want the hearts to be shown most so that they understand what it is. Okay, and then I'll go to the next one. And then we'll go place. And next I'm going to put a purple one so that there's more of a contrast and a difference between the two. Okay, then the next one, same, inside the selection, file, place, and we'll do this blue. Again, move it over. Okay, select the next one, place, and I'm going to do this one this time. Okay, good. And then the last one on the top here, number 5, we're going to select, place. Oh, we're going to select, make sure we're inside, place, and do our green one. Beautiful. Okay, so now what I need to change on my mock-up is this blue. That blue does not look Valentine's Day-y or it doesn't match at all. So we're going to go ahead and change that to a shade that might look a little better, make everything stand out. I love that. Okay, so this is what I would do. I would look at it and I would go, okay, so we have 2 different shades of pink. We have a light purple. We have a blue. Now these are the lighter shades are in the background. So now maybe I want to do maybe these darker shades in the background and the lighter shades in the hearts. Let's try that. Okay, so let's do a deeper pink. Okay, and then maybe we'll do a lighter purple. I like that, it's cute. All right, so let's export. And this could be number 6. Okay, let's go again. And this time we'll pick a purple, and then we'll make this one. Yes, love that. Export. Make it number 7. Okay, next one. That's kind of a cool color. And that's a little, let's see, I think a baby pink. That's cute. Okay, and then we'll export it again. You'll see how quickly you can really pump these digital papers out. Okay, perfect. And then, let's do more of a bluish. Okay, and then more of a green. I think that's gonna work. If it doesn't work, you can always change it, guys. All right, 9. And one more. Let's see. How about we get more of a red? And what shade would go with red? That's kind of cute. Like a reddish, orangish with bluish. I don't know. I like it. It's different. I like it. And that's number 10. Okay. So now let's go back here. Let's pop them in and see what this whole bundle would look like together. So again, we select the shape. We want to go inside the selection. File, place. And we did number 5 left off, so let's go to number 6. Move it over. Okay, place. Perfect. This is really cute. I love it. Okay. Place. And then 2 more. And this time, instead of putting the blue next to the purple, I'm going to put the red next. I just think it'll kind of flow better, make everything stand out a little more instead of having the blue right next to the purple. Okay. There we go. So now we've made a whole digital paper bundle more geared towards Valentine's Day, and we have these cute little hearts. We have a bunch of different shades and colors that people can choose from, and they can turn this into, they could do all sorts of different things with this. And that was very quick and very easy digital paper. This would be more of like a basic style of the digital paper. Now what I want to show you guys is the versatility, I guess you could say, of making digital paper. If you are making digital paper first, then you can transform it into a whole bunch of other designs, okay? So let's say I have created this digital paper pack, okay? And now I want to make some earrings, some teardrop earrings. Those are really popular sublimation design. And lots of crafters make these teardrop earrings. So I have a template made up for these. So let me grab that and then I'll show you what we do to put this design in that template now for those who just want to make earrings. Okay, so now you see here I have a template for the shape of the teardrop earrings for the sublimation designers. So, or for the sublimation users. And so what you do is you'll select just like we did before, and we will click inside, go File, Place, and we'll go to where we just made those digital papers, and we'll go find our digital papers. So here we go, and we will grab that, and we will select, go like this. Now, we don't have to keep it like this. This could just be a starting off point to an earring. You could add more. You could switch it around. There's so many things you can do, but the point is that we've already made this, so we may as well reuse it in other ways. So I'm going to go ahead and move this over like this, move it up a little, probably right about there. Okay, and this would make a super cute earring. So I'm going to go ahead and save this, export. It's going to be in a PNG format this time because we want the background. Okay, so this time we're going to select PNG, export, and I'm going to go to where I keep my earrings. Head over to designs, teardrop earrings, new folder, and we're going to call them something similar, Valentine's Day Heart Earrings. Okay, I'm going to select, and then we're going to call it Valentine's Day Heart Earrings 1. Okay, so now that's one earring I made. I would repeat that process to where I had all 10 of these in different earring shapes. As you can see right here, this is my earring template. So what I have created over here would then be put into a mock-up just like this, and I would have all 10 of these designs on earrings then. And then guys, we can go ahead and we can open a new document for tumblers even. Okay, let's do it in pixels, or excuse me, let's do it in inches. 9.3, 8.2. Okay, and then what we can do here is we just go File, Place, and we go find that same design we created. Okay, and we stretch it. Because we made it in 300 dpi, you see how these hearts are not getting ruined in any way. It's plenty big to be able to make all these different designs from that one item. Okay, so here, we'll just make this our tumbler. Again, we could just use this as a starting off point. We could add more, we could do more to it, create a whole different tumbler, or we could just use this. Okay, export, PNG format, and we're just going to put it in my downloads for now. Tumbler test. Okay, and let me go show you how I would put this on a tumbler. Example of my tumblers, I would show it on one of these. Let me go ahead and show you that now. But as you can see, this would make 5, and I made 10 designs. So I could make 2 volumes out of that. I could make Valentine's Day Heart Tumbler Volume 1, Valentine's Day Heart Tumbler Volume 2, so that I can get 10 designs out of those 10 digital papers. I can create 10 different tumbler designs as well. So versatile. Let me go ahead and show you the mock-up for a tumbler design just so you can see that it really does work. Okay, here's a good tumbler to choose. Now the one that we resized for the 20-ounce tumbler, we're going to select, upload, and I have that in my downloads right here. And we are just going to put that on this tumbler so y'all can see what it looks like. And there we go. Now we have an adorable tumbler. Now you can see why I feel that making digital papers is the smartest way to go. You can start with digital paper, 12 by 12 packs, and then you can just branch out from there, putting them on all different types of things. Mugs, tumblers, earrings, sublimation backgrounds, etc. Anyways, guys, that is our video today. I hope you learned something. If you did, please drop it down in the comments. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!